Hey, I'm Geeky Pastimes, and this video I wanted to show you as quickly as I can how to complete the latest Outbreak Easter egg. So this is the second Easter egg for Outbreak. It just launched and we just went all the way through it, so we'll try and explain as clearly as I can the steps you need to do to complete it. So the first thing, very straightforward, get to round 3. I really suggest, spending the first round, maybe doing the side objectives, things like that. Just level up your weapons, get some perks, things like that, until you're fairly confident that you could win any fights in round 4. That's kind of where you need to be at, probably by the end of round 1 or 2. Then get to round 3, and in round 3 you'll be able to find a red rift. Now for us, we were on Duga and it was down in this sort of bunker, and you can hear it from a long way away. It makes a kind of whistling sound. And I could hear it sort of above ground, and it was down in a bunker. Once you find it, all you need to do is go through it, and then there'll be this kind of parachuting challenge where you will keep spawning high up in the air, and you need to parachute back down to the red rift that'll be somewhere else in the air. Once somebody goes through it, the rest of your team only have a few seconds to get through it before that one closes and a new one opens. So try to be quick if you're doing it all together, but only one person needs to finish it. So keep going through this until the last red rift you go through. You'll take a little bit longer to teleport, and then you'll see an object kind of fall out of the sky. Now you need to land and pick that object up, and that's the thing that's going to allow you to communicate with Ravenov. So now finish round 3, so finish whatever your objective was. Go to the beacon, and at the beacon you should have a new option now, like we did before where we phoned Maxis. Now you'll be able to phone Ravenov. So phone Ravenov, listen to what he has to say, and then you can teleport to the next area, which will be Sanatorium, and it'll always be Sanatorium. Now, when you get to Sanatorium, the first thing you have to do is to find a crashed helicopter. Now, the crashed helicopter is on the south side of the map. It's kind of in a field. It's quite easy to see. You can see it on the video here. Go find that, and then as you get close to it, you'll have to defend it for a little while against zombies. So a bunch of zombies will spawn. Just kill everything around it. Once that's finished, you should be able to activate this radio, and that will explain what the scientists were doing and what they were trying to do. And they say you need to find a rover and some ether orb that they didn't have. Now, we found the easiest thing to do was to go find the orb. And I'm not 100% sure whether you have to do this step or whether you can skip it. But if you want to play it safe, go find the orb. And it'll be like one of those ones that you normally have to shoot that kind of screams, you shoot it and get loads of essence out. It'll be like that, but it's more reddish orange. I found it in the northwest of the map, but you might find it somewhere else, I'm not sure. Once you find it, shoot it, but make sure you're facing the direction of the bridge. So shoot it while you're facing the bridge. Keep doing that. We just had to do it twice, and then the orb will hover over the rover, which will always be on the bridge. Then you can go up to the rover. If you shoot the orb again, it will actually run away again, and you'll get a little voice sign that says you need to find a toy or something, because the orb is like a child, so find a toy to put in the rover to sort of attract it. Now this is a step that took us ages, because what you need to do is find one of the mystery box locations that the mystery box isn't at, and it will have like a broken box with a bear on it. Now this took us ages because we didn't know where the mystery box locations were. We found ones on the sort of southwest side. There's a kind of car park that has one in here. There's one on this kind of on the roof of Sanatorium that you can see. And there's one up on this kind of northwest. There's this concrete roundabout type thing, and there's one there, and that's where it was for us. Obviously, your mileage might vary. Might be a few more, but if you know where the mystery box things spawn, then go to those locations and try to find the one where it'll look like a broken box with a rabbit on top. Once you get there, activate the rabbit, and it will kind of float up in the air, and a bunch of zombies will spawn again. Make sure you kill them all and defend the rabbit, and then eventually you'll be able to pick it up. And you kind of carry it with you, and it works like an Ethereum canister. Like you can activate it to make a load of butterflies appear strangely, but it also kills stuff around you. So carry that all the way back to the bridge, and then you can put it in the rover. Once you've put it in the rover, find where the orb went again. So you should have been able to see where it went after it moved last time. It'll still be there. It just stays in the same place. And again, facing where the rover is, facing where the bridge is, that direction, shoot the orb, and you might have to do it a couple of times, but eventually the orb will come back to the bridge and go onto the rover. And then once it's there, it'll sink by itself into the rover and complete the rover. Once you've done that, you can activate the rover, and then that will start moving and kind of protect you from the phase, so you can move out of the main zone. This bit, there's quite a lot of zombies. It's a bit like the escort quest. You have to do an outbreak, but with more zombies. It's a bit more fast-paced, and you'll just move it around a few different areas. If a tempest hits it, it'll stop for a bit, but don't worry, just kill the tempest, it'll carry on. And then you have to protect it until you get up to the monument. You'll know once you finished it, because the kind of purple phase effect, the dome around the rover, will finish. It'll be clear again, and then it's pretty easy from here on out. You just need to climb up to the roof of the monument to go in, and you can go up the sort of rappel rope up to the roof of monument, and you'll see another voice recorder. Play that, and that'll explain what's been going on. Then you'll be asked to extract to exfil, and so you'll need to get there quite quickly. You can just kind of climb up on the edge and jump down there, so jump down there to the exfil site, which is really close by, and then what you'll have to do is fight a bunch of zombies like a normal exfil, but you'll also have an order to fight. They give you quite a lot of time to do this. It's not too much of a challenge if you've kind of got your loadouts and everything. So you should be able to do it. Just kill order, kill all of the zombies. More zombies will spawn every minute or so, and then you should be able to exfil and get out of there. And then you've completed the Easter egg. Congratulations. If you want to see me do stuff like this live, and you want to see me trying to find Warzone Easter eggs and things like that, please come check me out at twitch.tv/Geeky Pastimes. If you want to see me tweeting about all this stuff, it's twitter.com/Geeky Pastimes. And obviously, please do like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and, you know, share it with your friends, share it with people who would also benefit from it. So thank you very much, and goodbye.